That'll be a very interesting match.
I'm excited about how the dual lane will go. Ash and Sona against Nightly and against Soraka and Corki.
To be honest, I think it's going to be okay. I don't think it's going to be a problem. Should be fine. I'll just pick Katarina again, I like that girl.
Yeah, I'm taking Jackson again. So obviously on this side we see Jarvan jungle.
Yep. It's just going to be standard picks, Warwick jungle, Jarvan jungle, Ashe Sona bottom, and yeah, just the standard way.
I do see them picking 2 ignites, so that's good against Nightly and Sona, and I see Corki carrying 1 exhaust.
I see that right now Linek have a smite on Nightly, but they're probably going to change that. I don't think he's going to use that, else that would be quite awkward. I have never seen that before. Carlos is using exhaust, but they don't have a single ignite.
It's gonna hurt against Vladimir and Soraka not having ignite. I don't see any teleport on this side, to be honest.
Linek still haven't changed the smite. Everyone here uses flash and the CV on support, flash exhaust on Kartus, flash ghost on Ashe, flash smite on Nidalee, and flash smite on Warwick. That's going to be quite weird.
Maybe he's forgetting about his summoners. He was the jungle last game.
Well, that is true, but maybe they have some special tactic. They just want to counter jungle, something like that. Maybe it's going to be really interesting to see what they come up with. They might also be practicing something for DreamHack. Nope, he changed just in the last second to Ghost.
Yeah, he's probably forgetting about it then, because he was jungle last game. So we have a game without disconnects this time.
Well, with disconnecting, Source isn't playing now, so probably they won't disconnect, but it can always happen.
We do see Carlos carrying the exhaust. That's pretty common to use on Carlos, because once you exhaust plus the wall, they can never escape from you, and you have so easy Qs to lay down on the enemy.
Well, one thing I'm seeing is both teams are quite weak at the 1 fight, but your Madbro picked the summoners for early game, like they have Ignite, and Exhaust, while AA only have 1 exhaust. That means they probably will have the advantage the early fight, and I think AA will stand back and just try to get the golem.
No, yeah, if I would say who wins level 1, I really don't know, to be honest. Although Carlos and Ashe have good poking for level 1. So does Vladimir. I'll just buy some items this time, so I see my global gold.
Yeah, I'll buy an item as well. I'll buy a Dawn Shield.
So, on my side I don't see anything special. See boots on Vladimir and Soraka carrying 1 ward, of course.
On my side I actually see Sona carrying 3 wards. That's quite common sometimes. Some people just want to have a lot of wards. They're probably carrying that many because they're scared of that Jarvan jungling, because Jarvan's a really good ganker. So they probably just want a lot of wards out early to be able to survive him and not give him some free kills.
Probably Sona wants to ward very good and don't lose early game. I think they do have a strong late game combo, but also a strong level 6. But so does A, I think.
The combos are quite equal.
Seems A is pretty aggressive in the jungle.
It just looks like your Madbro doesn't want to do any risk. They just want to be safe and not do anything stupid. They want to just survive. I don't think they saw the CV. I'm not sure. Can you check?
Yes, I think they do, because they were on my side. They were pinging the enemy. So if they find them, all of them, I'll know they're there and initiate. When they're all in 1 pack, I think they can rape them.
But Red Dream, just so you know,
See, yellows.
you can always
What
turn
do you
off the all vision so you can see the vision.
Yeah, I have all vision.
Yeah, but you can turn it off so you can see if they see things.
Yeah, well, I know they saw it because they pinged it, so I'll do that next time.
Anyway, it seems like your Madbro actually wants the goal and they're just going up on the side and they're just slowly walking in. Tyler's in a really bad position if he gets caught there. He stole one of their
It looks
walls.
like, I know, looks like Titus is just gonna run.
Yeah, he's going to run, he's going to survive that. He might even use... No, he's not going to use anything. But it's still a huge disadvantage for AA because the jungler lost a lot of HP and they don't get the golem early now. Jarvan still gets his and he didn't really lose anything at all.
Yep, but on the other side, the Madbro team isn't... Well, the Corki is still running to the double lane at the moment, so he will lose some creeps and some levels.
Yeah, he's going to lose around 3 creeps. Sona's going into...
Seems like Sona's going to meet him. She wanted to ward probably. Taking some damage there now.
Well, she's also just slowing
She
him
has
down.
her slow up, and she will be using that.
Well, as long as she slows him down a bit, it's all good, because he will lose maybe 1 or 2 more creeps.
She actually having 6 creeps now, while Corki still has 0. And level 2 on Ashe. So Corki still no creeps, and Ashe had 10 creeps already.
If you look in the middle, the Malzahar is pushing really hard and that card is really defensive. I think that A will try to gank Malzahar early because he's overextending so much. He's really far out on the lane.
But Warwick can't really do much before he reaches 6, or he has to have red buff and run up to the enemy. And at this point everyone still has his flash up and everything. So Malzahar is free to push against Cardus, it seems.
You might be right about that.
Although Momo is doing good on last hitting against the pushing of Malzahar.
Yeah, it can be really hard
It seems
to
that Nightly is totally like destroying top lane at the moment.
I don't know if she's destroying, she's pushing just like Malzahar is. It's just kind of the opposite though.
Well, you see the creeps of Vladimir is only 7 against 12 for Nightly, that's almost double already.
Yeah, but there's so many
It's not,
creeps
not
at
so
the
easy
tower,
to last
so
hit when you're pushing that hard.
that's true. But there's a lot of creeps at the tower for Vladimir, so it's not that bad for him, it just looks really bad right now. He'll catch up a bit. You see Master dealing some damage to the Cartus. Cartus loses quite a bit and he doesn't have too much health regen, so it will hurt a bit. Jan's just basing there. Both teams are playing quite passive in the jungle, no one ganks. It's just trying to farm up, do everything they can. Right now A is leading in the farm a tiny bit.
Yeah, well, the best for Warwick is just to get level 6 as soon as he can and then just go gank somewhere.
Yeah, Warwick's really...
Every time he does before 6 will just delay him more from getting 6.
That's true. You see Jarvan trying to get the lizard now, so I think he will go really aggressive soon. I think he wants to get a kill as soon as possible and he really wants to go gank somewhere.
Yeah, Jordan will pick up that lizard pretty easily and well, he has to heal up with his potions to be able to gank because it's too low at the moment.
You see
Warwick is gonna reach probably level 4 there.
Maybe. But Jarvan can't really gank either because middle is pushing so hard. Carlos is trying to do some damage to Malzahar. He's missing some of his skill shots.
Seems like he's doing quite some damage at the moment.
They're doing all the damage they can, both of them. He takes 1 tower hit.
Malzahar did a lot, and I think the card is
almost, or
very close to dying.
Yep. But the Jarvan cannot really gank anywhere because all the lanes are so pushed. He's going to try and gank that Cartus under the tower maybe. He will maybe try to tower dive. That's going to be quite interesting. He might die from it though.
I think it's too early and he has too low HP to do that.
It's very risky.
And seems like he realizes that as well. Warwick will take over mid. That's not too bad because he will reach level 6 way sooner then.
I agree with you. As soon as Warwick gets level 6, it's going to be very dangerous for your Madbro and they're going to have a really hard time because the ganks are really superior. It seems like Vladimir starts to dominate. Oh, Yellowstone makes the
first blood goes down on Corki.
I didn't see that first blood at all.
Yeah, Corki went aggressive, even put the exhaust on, but Ashe did just, yeah, poked Corki too hard.
Ashe's Zone is really strong and have so much poke, the Ashe's volley and her crits and then Sona's Q. It's so much damage.
The best for Ashe is always to like have a healer with her on the lane.
It looks like Vladimir is dominating top now. Niddle is really low on mana. Of course you have a lot of HP since he can heal, but you cannot really do much anymore since he's low mana.
No, the Corgi saying he had the wrong summoner keybind, so he probably used flash where he shouldn't have and exhaust too late.
That might be the truth. That's the bad thing about this tournament, clan, because people don't have the same keybinding and everything. But people have to fix that, like, they should know. It's quite important to not make mistakes like that.
Seems like Vladimir started to push top. Nightly reached 6.
If you look at the creep kills, A is way ahead. Yellow Star already got 50 creeps in 7 minutes, that's hell a lot. While Corgi only got 32, that means 18 creeps more.
Yeah, well, like I said, Ash being that a bit earlier and reaching a level earlier than Corgi, I think it matters a lot on the dual lane.
I agree it matters a lot, but you got almost 400 more gold than Corgi, and that's going to matter a lot in the later game. You also see Karthus outlast hitting Mazhar quite a bit. 13 creeps is quite a lot. Top is a bit more equal with only 7 creeps advantage to AA, but they have a huge advantage on creeps in total.
Yes, they have advantage everywhere on creeps. Although Jungle Jarvan is doing better on creeps.
Right now Nidalee is trying to keep Vladimir out of XP at top. You can see she's not trying to push the lane at all, she's just trying to keep it there and then just running down to the Vladimir to keep him out of XP.
Yes, but once Nighting runs out of mana, it's gonna be pretty hard for her. And once Karthus reaches, level 8, 9 and get the Spellvamp book, I think, Vladimir's gonna be favored to win the lane against Nightly there.
I think Jarvan is playing a bit too passive. A doesn't have a single ward except at bottom. He could easily try to gank that Nidalee, but he just doesn't do it.
Yes, and she's pushing all the time, even, she based now because she's out of mana probably.
Yeah, and she probably wants some items to dominate Vladimir even more, because Vladimir cannot base at this point because it's too pushed. He needs to take those creeps before he can base, and then Nidalee just push once she's back, she'll be there in time. So Vladimir is having a really hard time up there. It looks like Jarvan is going back and forth. He kind of wants to gank, but he's not sure there's anyone up there and he cannot really do anything. Just goes back.
I think Karthus are leading in creep skills at the moment, like they're pretty equal together.
But AL is quite known for their really strong early game. They always have strong early game, and they try to make the biggest advantage out of that.
We will see an arrow flying mid.
And it
almost hitting the Malzahar.
Yeah, that was really close.
I will hit Vladimir on top lane.
Ooh.
He didn't really saw that coming, I guess.
Well, it's also quite hard for it because it didn't aim for him. But if that Malzahar had been hit, I'm pretty sure he would have been dead. Warwick was
he could have dodged it with the pool.
No, but if the Malzahar had been hit, I think he would have been dead. Warwick would have done ultimate and he doesn't really have anything to do.
Probably yes. Warwick is 6 and I expect a gank soon.
Bottom goes quite aggressive right now. They're trying to poke as much as they can, but they're not really doing much since both teams have a hard healer on the lane.
Seems like Corgi is poking and pushing a bit harder than Ashe at the moment.
Corgi is trying all he can. I think he wants to try and make up for that first blood that happened to him. He's probably a bit mad about it.
And we already see the Philosopher's Stone on the support, and the sooner you get that item, the gold per 5 and everything, the better it is for your support, because she's normally not getting that much money anyway. You see Warwick giving the blue to Karthus.
One problem from Umadbro is they didn't gank early at all. Basically now AA got the wards out, they started to get wards. We got one ward bottom and one ward top now, so it's going to be really hard to get ganks off now. Yes,
well, still just like only the first blood that AA made and nothing really else afterwards. Very passive game at the moment.
Warwick is
just farming, and AA is winning the farm game at the moment.
Warwick is standing in the bottom bush from AA. I think he wants to try and kill someone. It's really easy with arrow and Warwick ultimate and Stone ultimate. He's just going to go in and wait for them now. Ash is going to let Corgi push now, I think.
Yep, I think that's gonna be like most of the time it's a guaranteed kill unless they know Warwick is there.
Well, they can stop it because they have a Soraka. If Corgi gets ultimate, Soraka can always silence the Warwick.
You have to keep in mind that they do have.
So it gets arrowed.
I hope they don't. Or they do dive.
They do
I don't
dive.
think that's the smartest move they can make.
That's a very aggressive move. Jones goes in and tries to kill them. Jones ultimates. He catches Warwick.
Warwick doesn't have flash up. Warwick will die there.
Yeah, Warwick dies. Ashe is almost
So will
dead.
Ashe, I think.
I think Ashe will survive, yep.
No, she flashed.
She barely survives. Sona blocks that.
You see Malzahar and Cardus supporting the lanes.
I
don't think it was the best move to dive that turret. They didn't have creeps, and yeah, Warwick took so many damage under that turret there.
Well, the biggest problem was that Corki dodged the arrow and then Soraka got hit. It just didn't work out because it was too far. They're diving the tower. I don't think diving this.
We saw Malzahar trying to dive Sona there under the turret.
I think that Madbro should do the dragon now. It would be a huge advantage for them, and they could easily have done it. I'm not sure if they can still do it. It's probably too late. And they're just going to back out. There's only 2 wards on the map right now on the bottom, so there's so much opportunities to get a gang off on top and mid. I hope
we see Ashe farming mid at the moment. Ashe is really farming like a monster, already 30 creeps ahead on Corki.
Well, if you look at the time, they got 110 creeps and 103 creeps at 12 minutes, that's huge. Normally, if you just play normally, you have like 80 or something now, so they're farming extremely good. They have around 500 gold advantage due to the creeps, each of them.
Yep, like I expected, and at this point Vladimir on the lane totally destroys Nightly, because Vladimir doesn't need mana and Nightly does, and Vladimir can always heal up and Nightly doesn't. So she will be needing ganks soon.
If you look, there's only 1 ward on the map from AAA, they cannot really see much. Bottom would be easy to gank mid and...
See Warwick ganking top at the moment.
Warwick's going to gank that Vladimir. Vladimir's going really low, I don't think Vladimir will survive that.
Vladimir will die from this.
Vladimir is trying to kill that Nidalee, she's doing all out.
He does kill her, nice flash.
He might even survive that, it's really going to be close. But
I think he will survive it.
Soraka's ultimate was really good though. I think Warwick would have died if that Soraka ultimate hadn't come. Maybe she could have used it a bit later.
It's very nicely done by Vladimir, to be honest. I thought he would die there. But he managed to like flash, get ignite on, and another Q on the Nightly that instantly killed her. Not being able to heal up from that.
Vladimir played very perfect. Right now I think it's quite equal in total, because Madbro is kind of dominating in the kills now, but A is dominating in the creep kills.
We see that Ashe already picked up BF sword. Yellow Star doing really good in farming and harassing the lane, I think. You see Soraka trying to ward her.
John is going quite offensive, he's getting caught by Nidalee. I think he will try and kill him, he's going the wrong way, he's going to chase.
Yes, I think might lose 2 heroes there.
Nope, he is going to jump out, he will still die.
Flash is after, yes.
Vladimir might be
Vladimir will be able to get away from there though.
There's coming an arrow up.
You see Ashe moving to mid as well.
Vladimir is getting slowed by Warwick. I don't think Vladimir can survive this.
I think Malzahar will die here. Yes, he will.
I wasn't looking.
And so will Vladimir. Yeah, you saw top, I saw mid. Yeah. Vladimir tried to kill Ashe.
Ashe goes down by
Corki still finish off.
Corki rushes in, yeah. That's a very good play from Corki. He just goes in, and Ashe didn't expect it at all. She was just trying to farm. Cardus goes in to try and kill
Corki. Is going mid.
Corki might go down. He's very low.
I think Corki will go down.
He's trying to dodge those skills all he can, but it's just not enough.
AA picking up quite some kills there.
Nidalee is going to push that top tower. I think she might be able to get it. It's most likely down.
Pretty sure, yeah, pretty sure it will die the top turret. That's the problem what you have against Nightly. She boosts, bursts your turret 24/7, and
middle is almost also down. Right now it looks really bad for Madbro because they're so far behind. They lost so many kills. They've had kills enough to be equal, but now they're behind and they got a tower less. Plus they're so far behind in creep kills.
We saw AA having huge advantage the game before as well, but still saw an amazing comeback from the Gameberg team.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So we still have to wait where this game, but I think AA has the stronger picks in this game.
Also, just if you look at Cardus and Malzahar, the creep kills alone gives almost 700 gold. That is huge.
Yes, and I think AA is preparing the first dragon now. But seems like Madbro is also ready for that.
John just picked up the list.
Will pick up the blue buff.
They're just trying to get the buffs, and they want to be ready to get some action going on about the dragon.
Well, everyone has ultimates up, I would say, so...
If you look at the game, A got only one ward at the dragon, while Gameberg have so much vision all over the map. They're using so much gold on wards. Oh, Ashy arrows, they're initiating. They're trying to do everything they can, counter slows, but I don't think they'll get engaged. Vladimir gets caught by Warwick. Soraka sounds Warwick really good, stops him.
They instantly kill Cardus, but like I already said, Cardus still does so much damage afterwards.
But Soraka did
very good. Only losing one hero at this point.
Almost two, Ashy almost went down, but they're going to pick up the dragon now.
AA has too much heal, I would have said. They have the huge advantage because they made 5 kills now, plus dragon.
Yeah, they have a huge advantage. What I
think they will even get mid turret now and maybe bottom.
What I can also see on the map is that Umadbro buys a lot of wards while AA doesn't, and that's going to cost quite a bit of gold, and they're already far behind in the gold cost. So they cannot make any advantage of having all that vision, it's going to cost them a lot.
Yeah, well, like I said, mid turret is going down now, and bottom probably as well. So now it will be... I think Nightly keeps pushing one lane, and the others will be grouping up.
A already have 600 global gold. How much does Umadbro have?
0.
So that's already a huge advantage. 2,700 gold or something like that for the entire team. Plus they have an advantage in kills and creeps. It's going to be.
And they didn't really like. Towers are still almost all at full HP.
Yeah, they weren't able to put any pressure on them. They're going to try and catch that Ashy, but it's just not going to happen. She's just going to teleport.
Yeah, she will probably pick up her Bloodthirster now and start building to a Phantom Dancer. I see 5 people pushing bottom though. I think they will get that turret. AA won't be in time there.
Well, they're just desperate to do something. They're like, okay, we're getting fucked no matter what we do. We have to do something, so they're just grouping up.
The best thing they can do is group up and just push like they're doing now. But like we see, they are losing mid now as well. So AA is just counter pushing. They say you push my bottom, we're gonna push your mid. Nope, they're gonna back anyway and try to defend it now. I think they might lose a second tower. Ashy will arrow initiate, I guess.
If that's true.
Not yet.
Vladimir is going very aggressive. That is very dangerous. If he gets arrowed on now,
it's the best they can do because it's at the moment it's 5 on 4.
That's true. Chaos is pushing all he can, but he still got his ultimate and they're getting engaged.
Yes, they will lose people now.
They're all going.
They're fighting the 4 on 5 and they're winning it.
Well, Chaos' ultimate does a huge difference still, even though it's 4 versus 5. It's more like 4.5 versus 5, but still. Chaos is going to push that mid and they cannot really...
You see Nightly picking up the triple kill and...
You see your Umadbro already saying GG, they don't
yes,
really
there is no way they will come back from this.
It's just kind of, oh, they went too aggressive down, then lost too much HP. There's just nothing they could do at that point.
Well, it was a good initiative to just group up and try to push that lane. But AA played it perfect there. Just waited until they were grouped, then initiated when they tried to run, and Cardus could just ult, and it was enough to win the 4 on 5. With the advantage they already had.
Well, yeah, they got a huge advantage. They dominated all lanes and everything, and they just took the game slowly over. Like, they took the dragons, they took the towers, they dominated everywhere, and then they just won slowly.
This is a bit of a run over by AA.
Well, but Umadbro put up a
pretty fast game
though. They put up a nice fight.
Yes, they were a bit unlucky, I'd say, but I think AA had the better picks and a way better early game. The Jarvan was way too passive in jungle.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, I'll go FK for some minutes. I'll probably go make some food while I got time.
Yes, I'll do the same, because this was a fast game.